Arizona about 5 a.m. Eastern Time. The actual structure of the asteroid is thought to be a planetoid from the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter and had become entangled in Earth's gravitational field. It is currently projected to be the size of Guam, with a width of 549 kilometers, and is expected to make a direct course for the Pacific Ocean within the next 6 hours. The impact site is approximately 2,100 kilometers from the west coast of the United States. Since the asteroid was discovered on such short notice, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration and the United States Space Force have confirmed that it is too big to be diverted away from the Earth. This asteroid is expected to unleash 2,497 megatons of energy, causing blast waves that will be experienced throughout the Earth and mega tsunamis that will send ocean waters well up onto adjacent lands. The dust and debris from the impact would cause a global nuclear winter. The West Coast is predicted to be struck by a mega tsunami. All residents of Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, and Arizona should evacuate to the eastern parts of the United States immediately. The Federal Emergency Management Agency and the National Guard will work together to facilitate the use of public transportation and mass evacuations. All citizens in the continental United States are urged to not panic and to seek shelter immediately, preferably in an interior setting or a room with no windows. I repeat, all citizens in the continental United States are urged to seek shelter immediately, preferably in an interior setting or a room with no windows. Make sure you have an emergency supply kit, which includes bottled water, packaged foods and emergency medicines that will last for a long time. A hand crank or battery-powered radio to provide information in the event of a power outage, a flashlight, and extra batteries for essential items. Attention! The asteroid will impact the Earth in approximately 6 hours. This will give you enough time to prepare and evacuate. The asteroid will cause blast wave and seismic shaking to be felt around the world. A 1,500-meter high tsunami wave will hit the west coast of the United States and adjacent lands. If you are in the west coast, evacuate immediately. I repeat, evacuate immediately. The National Guard and FEMA will lead mass evacuation efforts. Please do not use private transportation. State authorities will utilize public transportation to avoid heavy traffic and delays in evacuation. All citizens of the United States should prepare or seek an indoor shelter or room without windows. Prepare an emergency kit with bottled water, packaged foods that will last for at least 14 days, and a battery-powered radio in case of power outages. The emergency alert system will be activated if further information regarding this global crisis is obtained. All citizens are urged to tune in to their local news channel to receive the latest news and information. Normal programming may now resume.
This is an NBC News special report. Here's Lester Holt.
Good day. Is interrupting it.
All right.
Was that it? That was fun.
All right. Before I ask you the questions, I just realized I forgot to ask you if you were going for HoH or for the basement.
Yes. I'm gonna go for basement again. Why not? I said last week.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. If you're ready, we will now begin with the questions.
Can I put my hands down a wee?
Yes.
Yeah. Stunning.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm ready.
All right. Question number 1. The object was projected to be about the size of a certain 549-kilometer location. What was the name of the location?
Wasn't it Guam?
All right. Question 2. What is the when normal programming resumed, they announced the news anchor's name. What was their name? Both first and last.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I feel like it was Lester. I can't remember the last name. Well, let's go with like Lester Murphy. I don't know.
All right. Question 3. What was the name of the international observatory that spotted the incoming non-terrestrial object heading directly for the Earth?
Ooh, mine is going blank. I don't know. I feel like it's something begin with an M. I'm gonna go with like Michigan, but that is a guess.
All right. Question 4. How many states were highlighted blue and were told to evacuate to the eastern parts of the United States immediately?
Oh, it was all of the West Coast. I don't know how many states are there. Was it states? That was the question. How many states?
How many states? Yes. They were highlighted
Um,
blue and they were told to evacuate to the eastern parts of the United States immediately.
I guess I'm just gonna go with 8 for the guess.
All right. Question 5. How many megatons of energy is the asteroid predicted to unleash?
Oh my god, my brain. 18. Let's go with 18,000. Again, surprise, but I guess.
All right. Question 6. What insurance company was advertised at the start of the video?
It was like Liberties, brain, Liberty Solutions or Corporation, Liberty Corporation Solutions. Oh, we'll go with Corporation.
All right.
If that's okay.
Question 7. Fill in the blank. Not blank and to seek shelter immediately. Not blank and to seek shelter immediately.
To not panic. Panic.
All right. Question 8. The U.S. Space Force and what other program confirmed that the asteroid was too big to be diverted away from the Earth?
Can I have the question one more time?
Yes.
Thank you.
The U.S. Space Force and what other program confirmed that the asteroid was too big to be diverted away from the Earth?
I guess I'm just going to say NASA.
Right. Question 9 is worth a possible 2 points. However, to get both points, you have to get the entire question correct. If you get any part of it, you get no points.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. What were the first, emphasis on first, 3 things that you were told to put in your emergency supply kit? You must name all 3.
Why does that feel like not the part I was focusing on that? I can like see it in my mind. Let's go with like water, food, and like aid, like health aid.
All right. All right. And I do have a tiebreaker question that I have to ask you in case you and another person score for the highest. So this is your tiebreaker.
Okay.
And the object is to get as close to the answer without going over. In seconds, how long did the Liberty Mutual ad last?
Oh, that's what it was called, mutual. Can I change my answer?
Sorry.
How long did it last? Let's say 1 minute 17. But again, I guess.
Okay, you said 1 minute 17 seconds. All right. I have all of your answers recorded down.
Thank you.
How do you think you did?
I did terrible. That was disgusting. That was terrible. But that was fun. I still had fun.
Well, good. Well, we will find out soon. Thank you for taking the time to play.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Memory is not my forte.